Beneath the warm Pacific waters lies the Mariana Trench, the deepest, darkest part of the ocean, where sunlight never reaches and temperatures are nearly freezing. Once thought to be lifeless due to its extreme conditions, this abyss is home to bizarre, highly adapted creatures that thrive despite crushing pressure, freezing cold, and little food. It's a testament to life's resilience in the harshest environments on Earth. An oceanic mystery. The Mariana Trench lies 2,000 kilometers south of Japan and stretches over 2,500 kilometers across the ocean floor. If Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth, were placed in this trench, its peak would still be over 2 kilometers below the water's surface. The Challenger Deep, the deepest point of the trench, plunges down to 11 kilometers. Far deeper than Everest stands tall. To understand the scale of this abyss, let's put it in perspective. The trench is vast, about 70 kilometers wide and over 2,500 kilometers long. It's not just a hole in the ocean, it's a massive, deep valley that creates some of the most extreme geological features on Earth. The discovery of the Mariana Trench. In 1875, the British ship HMS Challenger embarked on a groundbreaking mission to map the ocean floor, marking the first detailed attempt at oceanic exploration. After years of painstaking work, they were lowering a lead weight to measure ocean depth when they found something that no one expected. The weight didn't touch the ocean floor at 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers, or even 5 kilometers. It just kept sinking. The crew, increasingly bewildered, added more rope, and still, the weight kept sinking. Eventually, they realized they were measuring the deepest part of the ocean, what we now know as the Mariana Trench. If they'd been just a little further west, they would have stumbled upon the Challenger Deep, the very deepest point, nearly 11 kilometers below the surface. To this day, it remains one of the least understood and least explored places on Earth. The formation of the trench. Now, how did this enormous abyss form? The answer lies beneath the Earth's crust. Our planet's surface is not a solid, unchanging layer. It's made up of tectonic plates that float on the semi-fluid mantle beneath. The Mariana Trench formed at the boundary between the Pacific Plate, which is slowly being pushed westward, and the Philippine Plate, which is denser and heavier, causing the Pacific Plate to sink beneath it. This process, known as subduction, is a giant, slow-motion geological conveyor belt. The ocean crust of the Pacific Plate is forced down into the Earth's mantle, where it melts, recycles, and occasionally creates volcanic eruptions. This interaction is responsible for not just the Mariana Trench, but also the entire Ring of Fire, a chain of volcanoes and earthquakes that encircles the Pacific Ocean. The Challenger Deep. The deepest part of the Mariana Trench, the Challenger Deep, is over 10,900 meters below the surface. To put that in perspective, you could drop Mount Everest into this hole and it would still be 2 kilometers beneath the water's surface. And while the trench itself is one of Earth's most extreme locations, it's also home to one of the most ambitious feats in human history, diving into its depths. In 1960, 2 explorers, Don Walsh and Jacques Piccard, descended to the bottom of the Challenger Deep in the Trieste, a submersible designed to withstand the extreme pressures. The journey was perilous, and the submersible was pushed to its limits. For a moment, they feared the worst when a loud bang echoed through the sub, but they pressed on, reaching the bottom after nearly 5 hours. The only life they saw in the abyss was what they believed to be a flatfish, though modern research suggests it was more likely a sea cucumber. That single descent remained the only manned journey to the trench's depths for decades. It wasn't until 2012 that filmmaker and explorer James Cameron made the first solo dive into the Challenger Deep. Since then, there have been only a few dozen other trips to the bottom, often by unmanned vehicles, and only a handful of people have ventured to the depths of the trench. Even though more people have now visited the Challenger Deep than have walked on the moon, the trench remains one of the most inaccessible and mysterious places on Earth. The perils of deep-sea exploration. Exploring the Mariana Trench is no walk in the park. The immense pressure at these depths, over 1,000 times greater than at sea level, is enough to crush even the toughest equipment. In 2014, an unmanned vehicle called Nereus suffered a catastrophic implosion during its dive into the Kermadec Trench near New Zealand, underscoring the extreme danger involved in deep-sea exploration. The technology required to withstand such conditions is nothing short of extraordinary. Military submarines can dive to about 1,500 meters, but to reach the depths of the Mariana Trench, explorers need specialized submersibles. The pressure at these depths can crush most objects, and any vessel or equipment not designed to survive it will be obliterated. The creatures of the Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is home to some of the most extraordinary creatures on Earth. Despite the extreme pressure, freezing temperatures, and complete darkness, life thrives here in surprising ways. Many species, such as the anglerfish, use bioluminescence to light up the abyss, while others, like the bristlemouth, survive in massive numbers. The ghost shark, with its wing-like fins and visible teeth, hunts in the deep, while the pelican eel has expandable jaws to swallow prey larger than itself. The giant squid, reaching up to 13 meters, is one of the most famous yet rarely seen residents. Without sunlight, life in the trench depends on chemosynthesis, where microbes use chemicals like hydrogen sulfide from volcanic vents to create energy. This process, though less efficient than photosynthesis, is the only way life can survive in the trench's dark depths. These strange adaptations make the Mariana Trench one of the most mysterious and captivating places on Earth. The Hadal Zone. The deepest parts of the Mariana Trench, called the Hadal Zone, represent the last unexplored frontier on Earth. This region is incredibly cold, with temperatures hovering just above freezing, and the pressure here is so intense that it would destroy most life forms from the surface. However, the creatures that inhabit the trench have adapted to this harsh environment. They survive on a diet of microbes, whatever organic material falls from above, and other scavengers. One of the key challenges of exploring this zone is the sheer lack of food. The deeper you go, the less organic material there is to sustain life. The creatures that do manage to survive here, such as giant amphipods and sea pigs, must contend with the fact that food is scarce. It's a dangerous place where survival means eating or being eaten. The future of ocean exploration. Despite all the advances in deep-sea exploration, we know remarkably little about the Mariana Trench. The depths are so extreme that only a few hundred species have been discovered in the Hadal Zone, a stark contrast to the thousands of species in even a small freshwater lake. The trench is vast and remote, and the technology needed to explore it is both expensive and complex. But the discoveries we have made are enough to show just how remarkable and resilient life can be. We're only scratching the surface of what lies beneath the waves. Every new expedition brings us closer to understanding the mysteries of the trench. And with each dive, we unlock secrets that have been hidden for millions of years. The Mariana Trench is not just a geological wonder. It's a living testament to the adaptability of life in even the harshest conditions. And who knows? Maybe in the near future, we'll discover even stranger creatures, or perhaps even unlock new medical breakthroughs inspired by the bizarre life forms of the deep. The deep ocean is truly the final frontier of Earth's exploration, and it's a place that continues to captivate our imagination and challenge our understanding of life itself. In the meantime, we'll keep diving deeper, one submersible at a time, hoping to reveal the hidden wonders of our planet's most extreme environment. And who knows? Maybe the next discovery will be even stranger than the last. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mysteries of the Mariana Trench, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting explorations of Earth's hidden wonders. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.